For this video, we're gonna do 200 pull-ups in a single workout.
Oh, hi, Mark.
What's up, Freccero fam? Welcome back to my channel. We'd like to experience everything that life has to offer. Now, I did an Instagram poll. Should I do 500 diamond push-ups in a workout or 200 pull-ups in a workout? It was a 50-50 tie. So then I asked you on YouTube, and it was a unanimous decision and vote to do 500 diamond push-ups in a single workout. I already posted that video and did that fitness challenge. But then I went back to Instagram after doing that. Turns out people actually, in the nick of time, ended up voting for 200 pull-ups in a single workout. So that's what we're doing today. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I can do this. I'm not just saying that to make it like a suspenseful video or whatever, but we got the pull-up bar right here. I have no idea how long this is gonna take. My record right now for one workout is doing 100 pull-ups, and I already did that fitness challenge before. So I'm looking to pretty much double the amount of pull-ups I can do in a workout. Let's just jump into it, right? I think what I'm gonna do as a strategy is do like 50 wide, 50 regular, 50 chin-ups, and then 50, I think these are called like parallel pull-ups, or I've heard them called sprinter pull-ups or whatever. So let's do it. Let's get into it. All right, so that is 10, and we only have 190 to go. I think if I can do 10, ooh, I'm already feeling that. Oh boy. Slow and steady wins the race. This is definitely gonna be a marathon style workout. See this way right now. 10. But the way I look at it is I can break this up in my mind to 4 separate like workouts. 50, 50, 50, 50. At least that makes it a little bit easier. Also, I have some of my music playing in the background. I know last time when I did the 500 diamond push-up workout, I had the music playing in the background, but actually like out loud in the background, and didn't get picked up by the microphone. So in this case, I actually am recording it internally on my computer with all my music just kind of like on shuffle. So I have no idea what's gonna be playing, being honest. It might be some of my EDM stuff, some of my hip hop stuff, some of my ambient music. You know, whatever is gonna be playing is gonna be playing. And then I'll just adjust the audio levels, or mix it later on in post. I have a lot of stuff ready. In terms of the supplements, we got some water, of course. With trace minerals, I have no affiliation with any of these companies, by the way. This stuff's awesome. It's kind of like high quality electrolytes with no sugar, nothing like that. And also, for the first time, I'm trying these. They're goo packs. I already just had one. You apparently take it 5 minutes before your workout. I've already done one. And then every 45 minutes, you then take another one. So I took one about a few minutes ago. I can see a timer in the background. So I bought 3. They were like $2 each. So I'm like, all right, I might as well try this out. Hopefully they're good, because I usually use the honey stinger in most of my workouts of like energy waffles. But something about like eating during the workout, sometimes it's tough when I'm like out of breath and trying to eat. And I feel like the macros aren't as good. These have BCAAs, or amino acids, sodium, caffeine, and carbs. So in 45 minutes, I'll take another one. And I got 3. Like I said, I took one beforehand, before the workout started. I don't know, though, how long this is going to take, right? I think in this case, I just kind of want to go slow and steady because, like I said, the most amount of pull-ups I've ever done in a workout is 100. So I'm doubling the most amount of pull-ups I've ever done in a workout. Like, that'd be like me doing 1,000 push-ups or 1,000 diamond push-ups or 1,000 dips. I have all my fitness challenges listed below in the description. So this might be a while. We might be hanging out for a long time, you know? Felt a little sore on that one. Dang, I'm already thinking like, should I do rounds of 10? Because you think about if I do rounds of 10, that's 20 sets. It's a lot of sets. If I do rounds of 5, which crossed my mind, that's 40 sets. So I don't know. Typically I find with these workouts, with these challenges, if it's a workout I feel like I can pace myself well, I pick a number. So when I did 25 diamond push-ups, I did, 500 diamond push-ups. I did 25 every set. All the way up, or was it 20? No, it was 25. It was 25 all the way up to then 500. However, when I did 500 dips, that was a brutal one. That was a brutal challenge. I kind of just did like semi-max. I was like, I'm just gonna do it. If I do 3 dips, cool. If I do 6, 12, 17, I think on average I did about 15-ish dips per set. So I might have to get to that point with this. But yeah, maybe I'll do maybe 6 sets per one. Maybe I'll do like 10, 20, 5, 5, 10, 20, right? So that way it's 6 sets per one. Is that 6 sets? 10, 20, 5, 5, 10, 20, yeah. So that way I do like 10, do 5, 5 to kind of let myself recover a little bit. And then, at least in my mind, I'm like, all right, once I've done 50, I'm already done with wide pull-ups. No more wide pull-ups. Although I will say, I don't know why, but when I first started doing pull-ups, I was under the impression that wide pull-ups were the hardest. That they were the most impossible pull-ups and everything. I actually think I can do more wide pull-ups than any other type of pull-up, if I had to be honest. So, I think if anything, normal pull-ups like this, like shoulder length, I think actually is, the easiest in my opinion. But yeah, so I'm gonna take this one slow and steady. Let's do 5. And of course, you can probably already tell, I'm one of these with strict form. I'm not doing any kipping, BS. You know, I might use some momentum here, but like, my goal is fully up, fully down, right? All right, so we're 25. So we're 1/8 of the way there. Or what is that? 12.5%, right? So, slowly trucking along. I will say too, I've been drinking an obnoxious amount of water today. Just for this workout. So I know I'm gonna have to be going to the bathroom a lot. And what I'll do is I'll just like jump cut the video rather than me just leave it running or whatever. But all right, this is gonna be fun. Feeling good. I'm already kind of feeling it, I'm not gonna lie though. But at least the way I look at it is, at least hopefully, is I feel like wide pull-ups, I know work your back a lot, right? A lot. The closer hands get, you start to work your arms more and more. So there's even some like close grip pull-ups you can do. And you almost feel it more in your arms, also your back too. But it's almost using like different percentages, if I word it like that, of muscle groups. So with wide pull-ups, a lot of back. Less and less back, more and more arms as you go closer. Chin-ups, back, and obviously then more biceps. And then these, honestly I have no idea. I would guess actually a lot of shoulders. If you're doing like this, maybe like some delts too, I don't know. But each one of these styles of pull-ups is gonna be working me a little bit different. So I feel like at least in that way, hopefully that will kind of allow me to complete this challenge a lot easier, if that makes sense. All right, so another 5. Yeah, okay. Main nose too, it's kind of sketchy. I'm always kind of worried, although it would make for a funny video, of like me going up and just falling, because can you see, you can kind of see on camera, but not fully, that like this bar isn't wide enough for my door. So there's like a little piece here. I know you can't see it on here, you can see it here. There's like a little piece here and like that much on the door on both ends. Like it's not fully on the door. It's not too wobbly. Like I did test it, obviously beforehand, I made sure to test it, but yeah, as long as it stays, I'll be good. As long as it stays. Because I do like this one. Because I liked it with this one. You know what? I'll post a link in the description below. I have no affiliation with this company. This is the, shoot, I forgot the name of it. Do I have it? Give me 1 second. Where is it? Oh yeah. It's the Perfect Fitness Pull-Up. Is the name of it. Again, I'll post a link in the description. Again, no affiliation. I like this one though because you can tell from here, actually more from here, that the grip kind of comes out as opposed to most pull-up bars where it's almost right on the door frame. So I like that there's this gap. There's like a nice gap right here. So I think it makes it easier for grip, which is good. All right, so we're at 30. Yeah, feeling good. I also like, at least right behind you, I have, or off camera, I have obviously like a microphone recording this because last video I did in here, there's a lot of echo, so I hope the audio comes out better with the microphone. I'll have to play around with it in post-production. Get a bunch of water, and my notepad and everything, but what's good is because sometimes I'm doing a workout, to bend up and down and like go to the ground to grab something can actually tire you out quicker than you think, especially if you're working out for a while. So it's nice to see that if everything like level, I just can grab it. All right. Feeling pretty good. All right, so, ooh, I'm definitely feeling it. Wow. Okay, we're at 40. This is gonna be difficult. Oh man, all right. You know, I feel like, if I had to guess, I feel like I can do it. The question is how long it's gonna take. Is this video gonna be an hour, 2 hours? Is it gonna be, you know, longer? I have enough of these goo packs for, I think like 2 hours and 15 minutes. Wait, take one every 45. I have enough for like, yeah, about up to 2 hours and 15 minutes. These will help me with carbs. A little bit of caffeine. There's only 20 milligrams of caffeine. One of these, which I actually kind of like. It's about like, depending on the strength of the coffee you're having, like a quarter, even maybe like a fifth of a cup of coffee. So it's just a little bit of caffeine, which I kind of like because sometimes I don't want to be too caffeined up or jittery when doing a workout like this, you know? But it's kind of crazy to think that in one more set, I'll already be halfway to 100, which I did, you know, months ago. A challenge where I did 100 wide pull-ups in a single workout. And I think that took me like, I think 50, 55 minutes. I can't remember what it was. But I can tell in the back, maybe I'm at like 12 minutes. And I'm at 12 minutes, I'm doing at a good pace, but obviously, I mean, I know I'm gonna slow down. I'm not gonna be doing this amount of reps with this little breaks. You know, obviously, the more tired I get, I'm gonna have to take longer breaks. I can already tell, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do sets of 10 for this long. I might have to kind of switch to 5, or maybe do what I did with dips, and just do like, okay, semi-max, if I can do 7. But it's kind of nice having like even numbers. And I read this somewhere that like 5 is a low-key even number, which I agree with. But all right, feeling pretty good, honestly. We have a long way to go. But all right, after this set, we are a quarter of the way there. And then I have to repeat what I just did 3 more times, which is a lot easier said than done. All right, one more set of 10, and then we're done with wide pull-ups. So it kind of feels nice to have like almost many checkpoints. But I'm like, all right, I'm done with this part, done with this part, done with this part. Not just numerically, but also the specific thing. Whew. All right. Ooh. Ooh, my thumbs. I can see, because I'm going against this thing. All right, no more wide pull-ups. Okay. Now we're switching gears though. I feel like out of any of these, I feel like regular pull-ups, I think are the hardest for me. Like I was saying earlier. So I feel like maybe that's hopefully kind of like a warm-up. And in case you're curious, I did mention this in other videos. I don't get warmed up for these challenges. In my mind, I'm like, if this is gonna take a while, I might as well treat the first sets, the first few sets or whatever, as my warm-up. All right, I'm going to the bathroom real quick. Give me 1 second for a quick jump cut. All right, I'm not gonna lie, if I do like this, you see, like here, like my lats, definitely feeling it now right there. So like my lats, if I do like one of those, like, what do the bodybuilders or fitness people do? Like right here, definitely feeling it there now. But like I said, wide pull-ups, I feel like work out that area, like lats, and like if I do like this area, like I said, and like mostly upper back, lats really do work that out, or lats, wide pull-ups do. So I'm thinking, this is getting a little harder, to maybe switch it to 5. I'm thinking. I don't think I really gassed myself out too much doing that kind of fast, but I'm maybe gonna do maybe like 5s with the normal pull-ups, and if I'm feeling a bit better, maybe then I'll switch to like doing 10. But I'm gonna feel it out. All right, let's do it. This felt pretty good. This felt good, actually. Man, I'm already sore. Whew. But we're more than a quarter of the way there. I wonder if starting out with wide pull-ups was a good or a bad idea. Hopefully these goo packs help me out. But I'm looking at the time. I wouldn't take another one of these, at least at the time of this video, or the time right now, for another like, I think 25 or even 30 minutes. So maybe I'll take one, at the pace I'm going at now, maybe I'll take one about a little more than halfway, it seems like. So I think I only need 2. Honestly, I think if I had to predict, I think I realistically will only need 2 of these. Like I said, I only took 1. So I think I might only need 1 more of these for the full workout, but you never know. Never know. Ooh, getting sore, man. Because I can't tell, am I better off doing, let's say, sets of 10 with a longer break, or sets of 5 with a shorter break? I'm not sure. I feel like if anything, doing sets of 5 might be my best bet. Is what I was thinking. Because I feel like those sets of 10, especially near the end, really start to like gas me out. And similar to like running a marathon, obviously, I don't want to do super high reps. Like right now, in case you're curious, my record for the most amount of pull-ups I can do in a single set is 20. I feel like I could do more though. When I did 20, I was like, wait a minute, I feel like I could keep going, but I hit 20 and I was super excited. I'm like, oh, 20 pull-ups in a single set. I think I could have done more. I bet I could probably hit 25 if I were to retry that. Obviously not today. Today's more of a endurance pull-up workout. Whew. Huh. 65. Here's how we're looking right now. You know, you can see it. Yeah. In case you're curious, if you've never watched any of my fitness videos before, I have a mirror right behind you, which is why I might be doing like this with my eyes, like looking up and down, so I can see myself talking, check the angles. Because sometimes, and it's really frustrating, sometimes my phone randomly shuts off when I'm filming. And that's one of my biggest fears when doing a challenge like this, that I don't see it that it's shut off. I keep going. I go to this thing where I kind of look around, check the camera, and it's black. And that's happened to me before when filming like monologue videos. And I feel like with those, it's like, okay, if I'm filming like a monologue video, I'll just have to re-say what I said. But to redo a challenge like this, not as much fun. I mean, either way is not fun to redo what you just did, but really, really not fun. All right. So it kind of stinks about doing 5 as opposed to like 10 in a set, even though I feel like I'm gonna have to do 5 every set, is I feel like it takes longer. Do you know what I mean? Like, just to do the normal pull-up section of this workout, I'm gonna have to do 10 sets. So after the wide pull-ups, that means I have 30 sets left to go in this challenge. 30 sets of 5. 30 sets is a lot of sets. So I feel like sometimes like when it comes to like small numbers, it's like I'd almost rather do, I'm trying to word this, like 20 sets of 25 than 20 sets of 5. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like either way you're doing 20 sets, but when you're doing 20 of like a small number, you feel like you're like barely making any progress to your ultimate goal. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna do one more right now. Or, yeah. All right, so we're halfway to halfway. Or technically, we are halfway through pull-ups. We're at 75. So in 25, we're already be halfway through the workout. That just reminded me of like, I remember like, saying that something in my push-up challenge that sometimes I think about for a workout like this. Am I better off talking a lot? As you notice, I'm talking pretty much almost the entire video, unless when I'm doing these or the exercise. But I'm wasting energy talking, and I always talk with my hands too. But it helps pass the time. Like, kind of takes my mind off how I'm feeling right now, which I'm actually feeling more sore than I expected I would be at this point. Which is not good. I'm more sore than I expect to be this sore maybe around halfway, not around 75. I expected this around 100. But we'll see. But am I better off talking, wasting some energy, but it helps pass the time, keeps it more engaging, it's more fun, I feel like. Or am I better off not talking at all, but I'm just like in my own head, kind of doing this like pacing thing. And then I'm like, all right, you know, we're getting there and blah, blah, blah. Like, so, yeah. Do another 5. And then I wonder if I can finish off with 2 10s. It'd be kind of nice to kind of like speed it up a little bit to hit like that halfway point as like a good milestone and check mark. So I'm gonna do another 5 to hit 80, right? Okay. I think I might be able to do 10. But then it's like, do I really want to like push myself to do like a big set like that when I'm, you know, when I'm not even halfway? Granted, it's not like I have a time limit, right? It's not like I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta, you know, do this in under 2 hours or whatever. It's like, if it takes me 4 hours, that's fine. You know, if I get to the point, and sometimes this happens on some workouts where I can only do 3 in a set, I just do 3 every set till I get my way there. If I can only do 1, I just slowly inch my way there. So, I don't know, I'm trying to think, or do I want to do 2 more sets of 5 and then a set of 10? I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like, if anything, maybe I alternate, because I feel like doing these mini sets of 5 in an odd way is helping me recover from doing like the big sets. It's kind of weird. I feel like doing mini sets of 5 feels more like an endurance thing, when I feel like doing sets of 10 feels like more of like a strength thing. I don't know if that makes any sense. So it's almost like my endurance part of my body was getting more tired doing every set of 5 with a quicker break. But my strength part maybe is a little bit more recovered from doing these like high rep sets. I don't know. Just a theory. Just a theory. Whew. And slow and steady wins the race. No matter what. Oh, I need a haircut, by the way. Just realized that. I feel like you see like the back here. Definitely need to do that. Maybe we'll do that like tomorrow, because I don't know how much I'm going to do after this. All right, I'm thinking, let's try 10. The worst that happens is like, say I hit a breaking point, I'm like, nope. I'm kind of nervous for this. I don't know. All right, let's just send it. All right, that hurt. I think I'm gonna go back to 5s. Back to 5s. Yeah. Hey, I just got double in one set, where I'm typically gonna do. Maybe every once in a while if I'm feeling it. Kind of like a bonus round, I'll send 10. But I think keeping it 5 reps now is the way to do it. But I'm at 90. So in 2 sets left, I'm gonna do 2 of 5, I think, honestly. We'll be halfway. Feels kind of nice. Feels good, actually. I'm like, all right, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can. You know? What is that old book? I think I can. Is that the Train one? Like that old kids book? Was that Thomas the Train? I don't remember. I don't know why this makes me remember this, or pop into my head. I don't know if you heard, they changed the alphabet song. I don't know if you heard this, where like it's typically like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, right? Now though, it's, let me see if I can do this. It's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, and you're like, what? You're like, you need the L, M, N, O, P is like, you know. You know what? I could have spent time on that one. But I'd rather have that feeling of like, oh, I could do more, than be like, oh shoot, I can't. All right. Feels good. Definitely feeling it. This is brutal. I feel like this is one of those workouts, I gotta be honest, that might seem like, all right, at this point, I'm at 33 minutes on my camera, but I don't start filming to usually like a few minutes in after checking the angles and I do the intro. So I'm probably gonna be at, I guess 28 or 29 minutes right now, if I had to guess at the time of this video. So you may think like, oh shoot, could you do 200 pull-ups in under an hour? But no. It may seem like that, hey, this first half wasn't too bad, which actually wasn't horrible. But I still have to then redo everything I just did. Although, it feels kind of nice. I'm like, all right, I feel like out of any of these, pull-ups are typically my hardest one. I think. I don't know how these are going to be. Those are going to be a wild card, and chin-ups are kind of funky. Because sometimes chin-ups, when I'm doing, so chin-ups are typically like this, pull-ups like this. When it comes to chin-ups, typically they work your bicep a lot. This is why like gymnasts, for example, have crazy biceps. But on that, sometimes doing this really can hurt your wrists, and it sometimes hurts my wrists. Which is why you may see on some pull-up bars, as opposed to being a bar, it's like a bar and then it turns like this. So it's like a V. So when you pull up, you actually do this, and it's better, I find, on your wrists and your joints and everything, and like your hands. So 50 chin-ups might actually be questionable on this. We'll see after the set. Halfway. Halfway. There you go. See ya. 100. So actually, what is that? That probably took me about a half hour. Do 100 pull-ups. Actually pretty good. It might be a record for me, like a PR of like the fastest time I've ever done 100 pull-ups. Kind of cool. All right, I'll take it. But now we embark on the next two. So we're halfway there in terms of this challenge. We're also done with two parts. Wide pull-ups, kicked. Normal pull-ups, kicked. Now I'm gonna flip it around. We're like here, thinking, no. Oh. Gotta make sure I don't eat it on this. These are gonna be fine on my wrists and joints. But chin-ups, I don't know. Just more on like, it's not even about like the strength, it's more about like the positioning hurts me sometimes. And then these, I find for a lot of people these, again, I've heard them called like parallel pull-ups or sprinter pull-ups. I find for most people are actually one of the hardest. For me though, maybe it's because I work on my shoulders a lot. Like I do a lot of handstand push-ups, planche push-ups, a lot of calisthenics. I feel like these are actually probably easier for me than pull-ups. I think the easiest actually is probably wide pull-ups. Maybe chin-ups too, if I have like the V-bar, like where it's like this, when I'm still pulling up like that. It's supposed to here, because it's like when I turn out like this, I even feel like some wrist pain and like even forearm pain a little bit too. We're halfway. Feels good, dude. Feels good. All right. Actually, I'm gonna run to the bathroom again. Give me 1 second. All right, so we're back. And in case you're curious, yes, this is technically on my bathroom. The, what should I call it? Pull-up bar. All right, let's send these chin-ups. I'm curious to see how this feels. So I honestly have no idea what to expect. I've actually not done chin-ups on this pull-up bar yet. I haven't done chin-ups actually on a pull-up bar like this in forever. So I don't know how this is gonna feel. We may have to adjust. Maybe I'll have to go back to regular pull-ups. Maybe send wide pull-ups again. Maybe mix it up. So let's see. Ooh, I feel it a little bit. It's not horrible. And what stinks is strength-wise, those feel nice. That actually feels way easier than pull-ups. But how my joints, forearms, and wrists feel after that, not good. But I'm like, all right, you know, I mean, I'm only doing 50 of these. Like, I feel like I could have easily sent 10 there, actually. And it kind of stinks that strength-wise, I'm like, oh my God, those are like almost like a breath of fresh air after doing normal pull-ups. Chin-ups, I think, are way easier, at least for me. I think for a lot of people, chin-ups tend to be a bit easier. but just the strain sometimes on my like forearms is funky. But I'm just gonna power through. I'm like, whatever. I think I'm gonna do, one more set of 5, and then see if I can send 10s. You know, I might be able to, because this is easier than I thought it was gonna be. I didn't expect chin-ups to feel that easy. Which is nice, very nice. This is good, solid workout. We're over the halfway hump, which is good. I mean, we're only 5. That means we have only 95 pull-ups left to go, right? Whew. Oh. All right, send another 5, then take a little bit longer of a break, I'm thinking. Then see how we feel doing 10s, you know? We'll see. All right, still feel it in the forearms. Like it's almost like right like here, you know? All right. The way I look at it is after this round, or after the chin-ups, we only have one like part left, right? Wide done, pull-up done, chin-up on our way to being done. Then sprinter or parallel is the final thing. And usually on a workout like this, or in my past workouts, which I don't know what I want to do, I usually do a bonus round. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. I feel like I'm probably going to because I just thought of it. I kind of wish I didn't think of it. Because typically what I do, like so I'm doing like push-ups, and I've done this on the push-ups, the squats, is do like one last set. I'll sprint to the finish. I might do, which is kind of like another type of pull-up. There's 2 actually other types of pull-ups, or 3 that I could do. One is close grip. So here, where my hands are like together, like I talked about before, it uses a lot of your arms. The second type, which technically is 1/2, I call them awkwards. You do this. So you do a half chin-up, half pull-up, and then switch positions. So I could do like, I don't know, 3 extra rounds. I'm like, nah. I mean, if I hit 200, I might be cooked, you know. Maybe I'll do, because I've already done chin-ups and pull-ups, so the awkwards I've kind of already done in a sense. Maybe I'll do one last round of just close grip, and I find close grip, I think, are the hardest type of pull-up for me. It's kind of awkward doing this. I don't know how to describe it, like the positioning's kind of funky. So, maybe as like a bonus round once we hit 200. All right, let's see if I can send 10. All right. Hey, we're at 120. Maybe what I'll do is do like, maybe like 4 more sets of 5. So we're at 120 now. Maybe do like 125, 130, 135, 140, and then one last 10. Something like that, you know? Yeah, I don't think I could do 10s a rest, or I feel like I could, but I think doing 5s is probably best. I think it just feels more like it's taking forever to get there. You know what I mean? At least with 10, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do sets at 10. I only have to do 10 5 times to be completed with one of the different types of grips. But what's good at least is we have one more set of 5. We're at 125. So we're halfway through our penultimate grip. I always try to give myself mini checkpoints. It's like that thing, I don't know if people remember from like high school or middle school or maybe now at work, where you're like, okay, it's like, I don't know, 1 p.m., you leave at 5, you have like a 9 to 5 job. So in your mind, you're like, all right, I have 4 1-hour sessions, 8 30-minute sessions, or blah, 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 until I can leave, you know? So like, you start like giving yourself mini checkpoints. It makes you feel like you're getting closer to being done or whatever. So kind of what I'm doing now. Now let me 75. I'm feeling good. Feeling, I'd say, confident now. I am super sore though. I can tell you that right now. I am like right here, like the lats. Like I said, like if I do like this, so I can stand so you can see here. Oh man. Like I think that's mainly from the wide pull-ups, to be honest. Starting off with the wides, and I think doing high rep sets of wide pull-ups, you know. All right. Halfway through chin-ups. 75 pull-ups left to go. And a lot of people do ask me, is there a difference between pull-up and chin-up? Technically, yes, but I feel like in common speak, like the title of this video is going to be doing 200 pull-ups in a single set. I mean, if I had to be very specific, it's technically like I'm saying doing 50 wide pull-ups and then pull-ups and then chin-ups and then parallel pull-ups in a single set. But I feel like in common speak, pull-ups, regardless of your grip, is kind of a universal term for just pulling yourself up. But then if I had to get specific, like I said, pull-ups mainly being like this, so your wrists are facing away from you. Chin-ups being like this, wrists are facing towards you. So, whew. All right, feeling good, honestly. I'm pretty excited about how I'm feeling right now. I feel like around, like I said, 75, I was a bit worried because I was more sore than I expected to be that early on. Like I knew I'd be sore for sure, but not that early on. Now I'm feeling better. I'm 30. Now I feel like this always happens with a workout like this. I find when I'm around 3/4 of the way, this is when I get the most like disheartened. It's always on this time. It's like I get excited to reach a quarter. I get excited to reach halfway because I'm like, oh, I'm halfway now. And then it's like from 50% being done to like 75% of being done is when I'm just like, oh, like I know I'm getting close to the finish line. And I know the end is there, but I'm not close enough yet to like see it. Like the only way I can think of it is like pretend like if you're running a marathon or running a thing and you have like a right angle. It's almost like I'm running down that last stretch of right angle. Well, I know eventually once I turn the corner, I'm gonna see the finish line. But I know it's gonna be a long time until I see that. Right now, we're at 130. So we have, unless it's another set of 10, which maybe I will, but I feel like my instincts are saying, just keep it slow and steady. And 4 sets will be officially 75% of the way. And then I think when I'm doing these, it'll be more exciting. It's like right now is a point, this always happens in every challenge, where I'm like, I know I'm getting close to seeing the finish line, but I can't see it yet. You know what I mean? Like that right angle analogy. All right. Almost forgot to write that down. It's like such a fear of mine where I'm like, shoot, did I write it down yet or not? And then I'm like, do I say that I'm at 130 and do an extra set, but I'm doing more than I said I was gonna do? Or am I at, like, I don't know. All right, 135. 3 sets. 3 sets, and then we have the last quarter to go. And I feel like that's when we get like excited. And then I might even do on these, because I'm pretty gassed. Maybe I'll just do like just sets of 5. It's gonna be 10 sets of 5. And that'll be it, you know. Rather than try to set in 10. Because I find if I do a 10, I find it like gassing me out, or what you call it, like makes me more sore, or like affects my strength for like a little more period of time. I'm like, I'd rather, you know, like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Plus, all right, I'm at 49 minutes. I could take another one of these. I don't know if I want to. I'm not gonna lie. I think if it didn't have caffeine in it, I'd be down. And it's only 20 milligrams, like I said. But I feel like right now, I had a cup of coffee earlier. I had pre-workout. And the pre-workout I had has 50 milligrams of coffee. And I had one of these already, like I said, before I started filming. So I've had, look at 70 milligrams of coffee. That's about a shot of espresso. So if you look at how much caffeine I've basically had a cup of coffee plus a shot of espresso. And I feel like I'm feeling the caffeine. I'm pretty sensitive to caffeine because, was it 2 years ago, somewhere on this channel, I did Sober October, where I did no alcohol, of course, as one of being sober, no drugs. I don't really do drugs besides alcohol though, but I did no alcohol and no caffeine. No caffeine was brutal, way harder than no alcohol. No alcohol was kind of easy, I'm not gonna lie. There were a couple of points where I did want to have a drink with friends, but no caffeine was way harder. And since I did that, which is kind of funny, my body's still not recovered in the sense that my caffeine tolerance has never come back. Not a bad thing. Like one cup of coffee now, even years later, hits me as if I had 2 or 3 even compared to before. So I feel like I don't even know if I want more caffeine. I might just ride it out. All right. 2 more sets, and then we're officially at the last quarter with this one. Yeah, I wish these goo things, if they didn't have caffeine, I might do it. I mean, it's only 20 milligrams. I'm feeling good now, though. I feel like, unless I'm really like hitting a wall, which I feel like right now, it's kind of weird. Like I've never felt like this in one of these challenges, where I feel incredibly sore. Like, incredibly sore. But I don't feel as gassed. It's kind of weird. Like, I feel incredibly sore, but I feel pretty good. It's kind of odd. I think maybe it's because I'm adjusting my grip, honestly. Maybe like if I was doing maybe 200 wide pull-ups specifically, like only wide pull-ups, maybe it'd actually be a lot different. But maybe it's because I'm varying it. Maybe that's making it a little bit easier, but who knows? Maybe when we get to these, ooh, wait, actually doing that. Ooh, that does not feel good doing this. Just this. Oh. All right, soon. All right. 145. 1 set left. And then I've passed around that corner, like I said, and I can see the finish line. You know what? Let's just do it. I'm excited. I'm feeling good now. Kind of. I'm feeling both good and bad. Ooh. Oh man, I should have waited. That last one, I had to like use my legs a little bit. Like I'm trying to do these with the least amount of momentum, but that last one, ooh, that didn't feel good. Oh boy. But hey, okay. We're at 150. You can see it right there. Yeah, let me see if it's focusing, I don't know. 150. So now, 10 sets. 10 sets of 3, excuse me, not 3. 10 sets of 5. Wow, that did not feel good. I should have waited longer. I think I was getting too antsy. Because I think these, I don't know how these are going to feel. Like I said, they feel, I think, a bit easier than pull-ups, but they might be harder than chin-ups. It's kind of like we start with like, I think an easy one in my opinion, or easier grip. Go to the hardest one, which I feel like is pull-ups. Go, I think probably the easiest one, which is chin-ups. And then go back up to like, I feel like these are probably easier for me than wide pull-ups. So kind of go back up to, I say the third easiest one. Like I think for me, pull-ups are the hardest, then wide pull-ups, then parallel pull-ups, then chin-ups. In that order. So, all right. Did I put electrolytes in this? I'm not sure. I'm trying to have more water. I don't think so. Let's add some in. This guy. Okay. I don't know, maybe I should take one of the gels. Oh, I put too much electrolytes. It's funny. This electrolyte thing, it's like super highly concentrated, so you don't need a lot. Like this one time, I did like a squirt of it in my mouth, or like think of it like a shot almost, and it like burned like alcohol because it's so highly concentrated. All right, I say let's get off. This, depending on how this feels with this 5, maybe I'll send another gel, or maybe I won't. Because I feel like if I was halfway, I think I would definitely do another gel. But I'm like, I only have 10 sets left. I feel like I don't need it. Like sometimes, like the honey stingers or the wafers like I've had before, I'm like, oh, I feel like I definitely need it. Like I need something to give me a little energy, like some carbs or whatever. Let's see. Okay. This is going to be the hardest part of the workout by far. I'm pretty tired. I'm sore. That set of 5 almost felt like the first set of 10 that I did. Oh no, that set of 5 was harder than the first set of 10 I did with wide pull-ups. And what's weird is I like doing those, but I think of how sore I am now, where it's like this worked out my back and my arms in such a full dimension away. I don't know. I guess I gotta send like half a gel. You know what, I think I'm gonna, I don't know. I know I'm still on the fence about it. I think because I'm still feeling the caffeine from earlier, and I'm like, I don't want to get more jittery, but it's only 20 milligrams. It's like, again, a quarter of a cup of coffee. And I bet there's some people watching this right now being like, dude, I won't even feel another coffee or a quarter of a cup of coffee. Not me though. But hey, single digit sets left. Only got 9 sets of 5, 45 pull-ups left, or parallel pull-ups, to be specific. You know what, this sunk cost, I could always have half of it. I was just thinking, like, I could just throw the other half away. I mean, I'm definitely not having both. Like I said, I bought 3, had 1 before the workout. Maybe I can always do a half. And then if I want to like sip a little bit between sets. Shout out to this company. Again, no affiliation. I just want something. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's really good. I had the, not cherry, the berry one, or was it strawberry? Can't remember. I think it was like a berry flavor. It was red. So I think it was a berry flavor, like a strawberry or berry or whatever. It did not taste good at all. This one tastes good. Although the aftertaste is kind of, actually never mind. The aftertaste is kind of funky, but initially it kind of tastes like a chocolate fudge thing. I'm gonna have to take longer breaks. I'm telling you right now. I can tell from that one set. It's definitely gonna be a bit grueling to get to the end. I can tell it right now. I think I was doing another type of grip. I'd feel a bit different. Like maybe I should have saved chin-ups for the end. So I go 1, so 50, 50, 50, then finish off on 50. So it kind of works out. Actually, that would make way more sense. If I'm like, because chin-ups are the easiest, save it for the last. So when I'm gassed, at least I'm doing the easiest type of one. Alright. That actually felt better than the first set. Oh. Feeling it now, big time. Definitely hitting the wall. We got 40 left. Which is funny, because on one end I'm like, doesn't sound like that much. But then you're like, no, that is kind of a lot. What is that? Is that 80% of the way done? If I have 40 left, I've done 160. Alright, what am I at right now at time? Probably 55 minutes? That's just pretty good. I'm definitely not getting sub 1 hour, that's for sure. But I mean, I'm definitely feel like I'm gonna hit sub 1 hour and a half. I'm happy with that. 200 pull-ups in under, actually I don't want to jinx it. But I feel like I'll get sub 1 hour and a half, or sub 90 minute. I think it's pretty good for 200 pull-ups, considering I'm doubling the most amount of pull-ups I've ever done in a single workout. So like, it's not like I'm doing like a little bit more than last time. I'm literally doing 2x. Yeah, actually this is helping. I feel like I can feel this almost right away. Could be placebo, could not. Feeling a little shaky though. I wonder if you can see. My hands are shaking. So you can tell, that's how I know. Because if I'm really pushing myself, I get a little shaky. It's part of the process. Part of the process. Whew. All right. I feel like I could have done 10 there. Which is a good thing. I feel like that's a good feeling to have. To be like, I could have done more. Rather than being like, I couldn't have done any more. Alright. So, again, using mini milestones. In 10 reps, or 2 sets, we'll be halfway through this last section. So, in my mind, I'm thinking 2 more, plus another 5 more. I don't think I can do another set of 10 though. I mean, I feel like I could, but I feel like I don't want to like do it and then really gas myself up too much and then have to wait longer. I feel like just doing sets of 5 is the way to go right now. So I'm feeling, you know. All right. 2 sets left, technically. Yeah. Getting excited. I'm getting excited. You know. 1 set left. I think I have 25 left. Technically 6 sets. Alright. Have a little more of this thing. I feel like it's a weird name. Goo? I don't know, I get it. It's kind of like goo-y. I don't know, but whatever. If it helps, it helps. I will say, they don't exist anymore. I love them. I use these when I set the world record for the fastest time to complete 1,000 handstand push-ups. They were called F-bombs, and they were like fat packs. They're like kind of similar to this, but it's supposed to be like this like thick gel. Like this is a very thick gel. It's like these like liquid fat things, and fats are really good. Like and simple carbs too. Like, but especially fats, I think for endurance. So I love them. They were so good. But the company, I don't know if it went out of business or they just discontinued the product. I'm not sure what happened. But these are pretty good too. I will say, I'm glad I got them. I mean, for $2, or in this case $6 for 3 of them. Hey, I have one left over. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I'm really hitting that point. But hey, 175. I'm pumped. I'm excited now. You get 5 sets up to 5. In case you're curious, 25 is my lucky number. So I feel like it's a good sign. But I'll tell you this much, I'm gonna be hurting after this. I'm gonna be hurting big time. Like big time. Should have maybe bought like some recovery stuff. Because what's funny is, as much as I work out, I don't really have a lot of like recovery supplements. Like, I mean, I have Huel at the end of my workout, which is like powdered food. That's 40 grams of protein, so like I'll have that. But I don't really have any like, I don't know what the word is, like recovery supplements to like, yeah, help me recover. Could have worded that a lot better, but you know what I mean. Because there are certain supplements that are really helpful. I know like L-glutamine's one. Sometimes people use like things like dextrose or maltodextrin. Yeah. I will say too, if in case you're getting into doing pull-ups, not just this pull-up bar, but I like these type of pull-up bars more than at the gym. The reason why is ones at the gym, I always slip off them. They're usually like some type of metal or like some like hard plastic or something. And these have foam. And I find the foam grips, because I'm kind of, obviously I'm sweating right now. I'm not like profusely sweating, but I'm sweating enough that my hands are a bit slippery. And with the foam, I can still easily grip onto it, but not like worry about sliding off. I mean, because obviously at the gym, I can't really use chalk. Like a lot of gyms don't allow chalk, unless it's like a gymnastics gym, a parkour gym, a tricking gym usually allows it. Obviously a rock climbing gym, you know. All right, 5 left. 25 pull-ups left to go. Be more specific, parallel pull-ups. Let's do it. All right, 20 left. Now I'm excited. Now I feel like I really see the finish line, because I could, if I'm feeling bold, do 2 sets of 10. I don't know, do I do 2 sets of 10, 4 sets of 5s? Do I do 2 sets of 5 and then 1 set of 10, 4 sets, like, I don't know. But, feeling good now, I'm feeling excited. It would be kind of nice to send 1 last set of 10, but now I'm thinking, I'm definitely gonna do the bonus round. I always say, I'm like, oh, maybe I won't do it this time, but I know deep down inside I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna do, like I said, close grip pull-ups. So I feel like I'd rather do sets of 5, and then at the end do 1 almost like kind of max, like just gas myself out. I think when I did this for diamond push-ups, excuse me, what? That would be, yeah, diamond pull-ups aren't really a thing, but diamond push-ups, which is the last fitness challenge I did. I think when I did like the bonus round, I did like 9. Because what he was like, right when I get done, I immediately just hit the bonus. And that's completely just fully gas myself out, where I'm like, donezo. Yeah, actually this is helping. This really helps. Shout out to them, I'm really happy I got these. And also, I'm happy I opened this one up. Because I was a bit like, do I really need more? Yes, definitely. Ooh. Man, The last one, oof, that was rough. Three sets left. 185, 3 sets. Yeah, excited. Oh. Feeling good. The last one, bit of a struggle. Like I said, I feel like what's interesting, and this is my guess, I feel like these, even if I just do this, I'm feeling it in my lats a bit. So I feel like the reason why these are a bit of a struggle, in some ways, but also like, they're just odd, is I think because they're working my lats, which I feel like got worked the most during the wide pull-ups. So it's almost like my lats during the normal pull-ups and chin-ups, I feel like weren't really being targeted as much as the wide pull-ups. And now these, I feel like are actually targeting it a lot. Like if I do this, you can see if I go up, kind of like right here, you know. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you've watched this far, obviously thank you for watching and hanging out with me while I hurt myself and challenge myself for fun for the tube. Let me know what you want my next fitness challenge to be. I obviously have a bunch of ideas, but there's a few that I'm really targeting specifically. But, all right. Ooh. That last one wasn't the best. Maybe the worst pull-up I've done yet. Just kind of showing how, you know, how tired I am, obviously, and how sore I am. But, yeah, okay. Doing good. This is really good. 2 sets left. That's also why I do the bonus round, because if, like, say I have one like that, I feel like I'd probably count it. But if let's say it's questionable, I'm like, all right, it wasn't a full pull-up or whatever, the bonus round helps kind of get a bunch of reps in. So I'm still doing at least over 200, good form. But like I said, these close grip ones might actually be, I don't know if they'll be easier or harder. We'll have to see as like the bonus round, because I feel like these work my lats the least. And right now my lats are the most sore. So maybe by me doing these, the close grip as the bonus round, maybe it'll be easier? I don't know. We'll have to see. We have 2 sets left. Only 2. All right. Gotta say, it's a bit easier than I thought it would be, which is surprising. Same thing happened with the diamond pull-ups, or diamond push-ups. I don't know why. I guess I can't complain. I'd much rather it be easier than I thought it would be. Like the 500 dips that I did earlier this year, that was harder than I thought it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be hard, but that really hit me. I think it was because, I mentioned that a bunch of times in that video, was the environment, that I was outside, in the beating sun. It was also during a heat wave in LA. And I didn't drink that much water because since I was outside, it was kind of tricky to find a bathroom. So I was like, all right, maybe I drink a little bit of water and everything. This one's easier than I thought it would be. I've been training a lot. I've been working out hard like I typically do. I mean, I think I always do the hardest workouts I've ever done, each workout almost, because I'm always pushing myself, doing progressive overload, and really trying to get full-on progressive overload, but one set left. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. All right. Feeling good. Yeah, because I mean, all right. One set left. I'm excited, man, I'm excited. Kind of went by quicker than I thought. What about maybe 110 maybe in terms of the time? So about 70 minutes. So B sub 75 would be pretty good, you know? I'm feeling good. I'm just gonna send it. Let's just kick it off. Oh boy. Come on. Oh wow, ooh. I didn't get that last one. I'm at 199. I didn't even want to count that other one. You know, I'm gonna say I have 2 left. Wow. I thought I'd be able to get those last. That's how you can tell I'm now like struggling. I'm gonna say 3, maybe 3.5. I don't know if I'd count. Dang it. We have 2 reps left. Oh. Yeah, because that second to last one, that last one I definitely didn't do. That second to last one, if I count, come on. I'm excited too. I'm excited. All right. Okay, just 2 more. Then we're at 200. You know, it's kind of nice. At least I'd much rather struggle now than struggle like way in a completely different time in this video. Okay, 2. There it is. A little bit of a struggle to the end. 200 pull-ups in a single workout. Completed. Now though it's time for the bonus round. I'm taking a little swig of the goo stuff. Why does it sound weird? And then send semi-max reps of close grip. All right. Final set, the bonus set after doing 200 pull-ups in a single workout. Close grips. Here we go. Ooh. You know what? There's a lot of hype for nothing. I made me too gassed. You know, I'll try one of the awkwards. At least I can do at least a couple of those for fun. Ugh. Wow. Okay. I'll do one on the other side. Gotta even it out. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm tired. Wow. All right. You know, I'm definitely feeling now. I'm gonna be sore for definitely a couple days. Thanks for watching. Another crazy fun fitness challenge. Like I said, a bit easier than I thought. It's weird because I feel good physically. Like sometimes when I do these challenges at the end, I'm like gassed, as in like I don't even want to move. Like I want to go take a nap or pass out. For me, right now, I feel pretty energetic, all things considered, and I'm just sore. I think that's the biggest thing, because sometimes I do these workouts and I'm not necessarily sore, but my muscles are just fatigued. In this case, my muscles are definitely fatigued, but I'm already feeling sore, like I said, with my lats, like I said, like right here and everything. Where to work out, there it is. 200 pull-ups in a single workout.